If you love custom cars or enjoy working on cool project cars, you probably know Chip Foose. He is a well-known name in car customization in the United States. Chip not only runs a successful car modification business, but also appeared on the popular TV show Overhaulin. Today, we'll explore the 10 most beautiful custom cars built by Chip Foose, showcasing his incredible talent and creativity in turning ordinary cars into stunning masterpieces. Number 10. 1972 Lotus Europa. The 1972 Lotus Europa, customized by Chip Foose, was a beautiful example of automotive art. The car was originally nominated for the TV show Overhaulin by Jay Leno, who wanted to help its owner John, a soda delivery man. The transformation of the Europa was truly remarkable. When the car arrived at Foose's shop, it was in bad shape, with its original engine in pieces. The Europa had a modest 80 horsepower engine, but Foose replaced it with a 1.8-liter engine from a Lotus Elise, which increased the power to over 200 horsepower. To handle this new power, the car's frame had to undergo extensive modifications. The new engine was mounted sideways, requiring a custom adapter to connect it to a Porsche Boxster 5-speed transmission. The bodywork on the Europa was equally impressive. The fiberglass body had many stress fractures, so was reinforced with extra layers. Foose shortened the front end by 4 inches and added Porsche headlights, which were set back into the body. The wheel openings were reshaped, and the hood was modified to resemble that of a GT40. The rear bumper was flipped and integrated into the body with recessed taillights. The paint job drew inspiration from classic Lotus race cars, featuring red and white base colors with green accents reflecting the 7-Up brand, as John worked as a 7-Up delivery man. The car also received custom 18-inch wheels designed by Foose, replacing the original 13-inch wheels. Inside, the interior was revamped with a design inspired by 1970s Ferraris, including restored seats that were widened by 2 inches and a reshaped dashboard with a Porsche 996 gauge cluster. Number 9. 0032 Roadster. The 0032 Roadster, created by Chip Foose, was one of his most important custom builds. This car was originally known as the Yellow Boydster II when Chip was the president of Hot Rods by Boyd. In 1996, it received the title of America's Most Beautiful Roadster. However, a collector named Chuck Svados, who later owned the car, believed it could look even better. Chuck brought the Roadster to Chip Foose, asking him to redesign it in black. Chip accepted the challenge and worked on a new interior, added new wheels, and included a removable top. The makeover was a success, and the car won the title of America's Most Beautiful Roadster again in 2000. After a few years, Chuck traded the 0032 Roadster back to Chip in exchange for a custom project on a 3-window 1932 Ford. After acquiring the car, Chip sold it to the Peterson Automotive Museum. The money he made from the sale helped him purchase a building that became the headquarters for Foose Design. This journey showcased not only the car's evolution, but also Chip's talent and creativity in customizing vehicles. The 0032 Roadster remained a significant part of Chip Foose's legacy in the automotive world, representing his skills and dedication to crafting stunning automobiles. Number 8. Mach Foose. The Mach Foose was a remarkable custom car created by Chip Foose, combining the classic charm of a 1971 Mustang Mach 1 with the modern performance of a 2010 Mustang GT. This unique build showcased Foose's exceptional talent for merging old and new elements seamlessly. Foose began by taking the body of a 1971 Mach 1 sports roof fastback and placing it on the chassis of a 2010 Mustang GT. To fit the new chassis, he extended the wheelbase by 3 inches. He replaced the rear quarter panels with those from a 1970 Mustang, which added more width and allowed for wider wheels. Foose also made a new grille and rear fascia, giving the car a distinctive and modern appearance. Under the hood, the Mach Foose was powered by a 400 horsepower Ford 5.0-liter V8 Coyote engine. This engine produced more power than the original 335 horsepower 428 Super Cobra jet that was available for the 1971 Mach 1. The car featured custom billet Shelby Racing-inspired wheels and Mach 1-style racing stripes and graphics, enhancing its sleek look. The interior of the Mach Foose combined elements from both the classic and modern Mustangs. The dashboard and center console from the 2010 GT were kept, while new interior features were added to complement the overall design. The car's exterior was finished in a custom champagne silver paint, inspired by the original Mach 1 graphics. Overall, the Mach Foose represented an impressive blend of styles and performance. Number 7. 1974 Jaguar E-Type. The 1974 Jaguar E-Type, customized by Chip Foose, was a stunning mix of classic elegance and modern power. This gentleman's roadster was built for a customer who wanted a unique and powerful car that showcased Foose's signature style. Foose spent over 2.5 years transforming this E-Type. He stretched the hood, extended the rocker panels, and added new body accents to give it a sleek look. The original V12 engine, known for being unreliable, was replaced with a 525 horsepower 6.2-liter LS3 Chevrolet V8 engine. This powerful engine was paired with a General Motors 4-speed automatic transmission, model 4L60E, ensuring both performance and reliability. The exterior of the car featured several custom modifications. The trunk lid was stretched, the taillights were redesigned, and the rear fascia was tapered for a more refined appearance. Foose also added a bold hood scoop, a new grille, and louvers, along with large wire-look chrome wheels. The car's paint job, a dazzling palm copper, added to its sophisticated look. Inside, the E-Type was designed with luxury in mind. The interior included leather seats, analog gauges, and a wood-rimmed steering wheel that reminded people of classic Jaguars. The dashboard and pedals were updated, but the overall design still maintained a vintage feel. This custom Jaguar E-Type was unveiled at the 2019 Specialty Equipment Market Association show, where it received a lot of admiration. The combination of classic design and modern engineering made this car a standout example of Chip Foose's incredible craftsmanship. Number 6. 1956 Chevy Bel Air. The 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air, customized by Chip Foose, was a stunning mix of classic style and modern performance. This project was especially meaningful because it honored the owner's parents and aimed to create a lasting legacy for his children. Foose began by completely transforming the Bel Air. He replaced the original chassis with a modern one, which provided a solid base for the upgrades. The car's original engine was taken out and replaced with a powerful LS3 engine, which produced 430 horsepower. This engine was combined with a 4L60E automatic transmission, ensuring smooth and dependable performance. The outside of the Bel Air was carefully restored and improved. Foose kept the car's classic shape, but added his own details to make it unique. The body was painted in a beautiful two-tone color scheme featuring a rich burgundy and cream combination. Custom chrome trim and new wheels finished the look, giving the car a timeless yet modern feel. The 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air was unveiled at the Specialty Equipment Market Association show, where it received a lot of praise. The combination of classic design and modern engineering made this car a true masterpiece. Number 5. Terracuda. The story of the Terracuda began when Darren Metropoulos, a car lover, approached Chip Foose with a special request. He wanted a car that matched the gold and brown colors of his Breitling watch. Chip Foose, who was famous for his amazing custom car designs, accepted the challenge and transformed a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda into an eye-catching Terracuda. Foose started by designing a custom frame and then modified the body of the Barracuda, stretching and adjusting it to create a unique appearance. The car was equipped with a custom hood and a powerful Mopar 6.4-liter Hemi V8 engine, making it a real muscle car. The Terracuda was not meant to be a family vehicle. It was converted into a two-seater with an interior fully covered in luxurious Italian leather. One of the most noticeable features of the Terracuda was its paint job. The colors of the car were carefully matched to the Breitling watch, resulting in a striking combination of gold and brown. The unique color scheme, along with the custom design details, made the Terracuda stand out among other custom cars. The modifications extended beyond the exterior. The front wheels were moved forward to enhance the car's stance and handling. The interior was completely redesigned, featuring leather from Ferrari, which added an extra touch of elegance and luxury. The attention to detail in both the design and execution of the Terracuda showed Chip Foose's commitment to creating one-of-a-kind vehicles. Number 4. P32. The P32 Roadster was one of Chip Foose's most unique creations, inspired by the time after World War II when returning servicemen applied their skills to building hot rods. Foose imagined the P32 as a car that a combat pilot would have created if he missed flying his old fighter plane. He started with a 1932 Ford and a Brookville reproduction body, lowering the car and crafting a custom front piece that looked like a propeller cap. At the heart of the P32 was a flathead Lincoln V12 engine, which roared through exposed manifold tips, mimicking the exhaust sounds of a Curtiss P-40 Warhawk fighter aircraft. This design choice not only improved the car's performance, but also reinforced its aviation theme. The interior of the car featured seats taken from a real Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress, further highlighting the aircraft inspiration behind the vehicle. Foose's attention to detail was clear in every aspect of the P-32. The olive drab paint reminded people of military aircraft primer, and the exposed stitch marks and welds on the body gave it an authentic, rugged appearance. These elements paid tribute to the rat rod culture, where functionality and raw aesthetics were celebrated. Number 3. 1956 Ford F-100. Chip Foose designed a 1956 Ford F-100, but he didn't build it himself. This was a truck that Chip bought when he was just 13 years old. He spent many years fixing it up until it became his daily driver in high school. He created some designs for how he wanted to customize it, but his busy schedule kept pushing those plans aside. In a 2005 episode of Overhaulin, Chip's father, known as Foose Sr., stole the truck. A team of builders took Chip's original designs and used them to transform the vehicle into the truck he had dreamed of since childhood. The 1956 F-100 underwent significant changes. It was chopped, lowered, widened, and equipped with a 451 cubic inch Roush NASCAR racing engine. When Chip saw the finished truck for the first time at the 2005 SEMA, Specialty Equipment Market Association, it moved him to tears. The custom Ford truck returned to being a daily driver for Chip Foose. This transformation not only fulfilled a long-held dream of his, but also showcased the passion and creativity that defined his work as a designer. The story of the 1956 Ford F-100 reflected Chip's dedication to his craft and the emotional connection he had with the vehicle. Number 2. Little Foose Coupe. The Little Foose Coupe was an impressive custom car built by Chip Foose, who was famous for his creative designs. The car had an interesting history involving a collector named Chuck Spados, who traded his 0032 Roadster to Foose in exchange for a custom job on a 3-window 1932 Ford. Originally, the car was painted primer black with flames and even made an appearance on the Fox sitcom Titus. Chip Foose made significant modifications to the Little Foose Coupe. He created new fenders, a hood, a cowl, and a roll pan. He also chopped the top to give the car a sleek low profile. After completing the modifications, he finished the car with glossy black paint and fitted it with a custom leather interior. This transformation turned the vehicle from a television star car into a fully fendered 1932 Ford. What made the Little Foose Coupe unique was its combination of classic hot rod features with Foose's distinctive style. While it kept the traditional hot rod appearance, it also included modern design elements that were typical of Foose's work. The suicide doors and the carefully crafted bodywork showcased Foose's attention to detail and craftsmanship. The interior of the car was just as impressive, featuring high-quality leather and a clean, minimalist design. Number 1. Hemisphere. The Hemisphere was one of Chip Foose's most famous creations, with an interesting origin story. While he was in his senior year at the Art Center College of Design in Pasadena, California, Foose took part in a project sponsored by Chrysler. This project involved designing a vehicle for a specific market. He made a 1:5 scale model of what would later be known as the Hemisphere Roadster. This model received a lot of attention and was featured in Hot Rod magazine. It even inspired the design of the Plymouth Prowler. After he graduated, Foose started working on a full-size version of the Hemisphere, but he did not have enough time or resources to finish it. In 2005, a deal with RC2 Corporation, which involved die-cast toys, provided the funding needed to bring the Hemisphere to life. The Hemisphere Roadster was uniquely Foose's creation, paying homage to the legendary exhibition drag car known as Hemi under glass. It featured a 6.4-liter Hemi engine located in the back, which was visible through the rear window. The Hemisphere combined elements of a supercar, custom car, and hot rod, making it stand out in Foose's portfolio. The car's design included a modular steel space frame and a carbon fiber body, demonstrating advanced engineering and lightweight construction. The 1950s produced some iconic cars, but not all were loved. From unreliable engines to questionable designs, these classics left their mark for the wrong reasons. Which of these cars surprised you the most? If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more automotive content.